The B52s, Time Capsule. A CD I got from the Rennie Gove charity shop in Bourne End in a 4 for a quid deal. In the late 70s, my male friends and I wore t-shirts, jeans and leather jackets, all black whenever possible. But I noticed the girls I knew seemed to be wearing supposedly out-of-fashion 60s kitsch. Not hippie chic, but more Mad Men. Chunky plasticky jewellery, charity shop dresses and coats in primary colours and day glow. At the time I thought they were being ironic, but I've since encountered many strange clothing preferences, uncomfortable, impractical and ugly. There has never been any accounting for taste, but it was like the B52s were the band they were waiting for. The B52s came over from America with their beehive hairdos, called B52s and named after the aeroplane that carried the bombs. 2 men and 2 women in bright colours playing jerky rhythms that made the women of my acquaintance dance like a cartoon audience at an Archie's gig. I was not that impressed with the B52s music at first. The first thing we heard was Rock Lobster, which seemed to just be a riff with some excited shouting. But over the years I've come to appreciate the riff. I think riffs need time to become timeless. But when I heard Love Shack, I think I got it. It is like Bananarama meets Talking Heads, like a Barbie and Ken ABBA tribute. There is a great pop song on this compilation called Rome, which has a catchy melody and is entirely sung, as opposed to most of their songs that have semi-rapped or enthusiastically chanted lyrics. That is the great thing about buying compilation CDs. You hear a barely remembered song and you find yourself bouncing around in your vehicle singing along, even though you have forgotten the words. I remember actually buying their Song for a Future Generation on 12-inch vinyl. Unfortunately, that is not on this compilation, though I think it is better than at least half the tracks that are. Song for a Future Generation is on some of the versions of this particular compilation, but those ones do not include another highlight of this CD, their version of Meet the Flintstones. Everything is very camp, humorous and tongue-in-cheek. The big challenge is to describe their voices. The 2 women particularly have an unnaturally bright, chirpy and almost robotic and metallic sound. When one of them sang on Shiny Happy People by R.E.M., she still had that sound. I suppose you might now describe it as sounding a bit like AI. Time Capsule, the B52s.